Usually I make my videos without any hesitation, but this particular video, I've been hesitating a little bit, you know, partly because it involves me and also involves somebody that I know. You know what I mean? So last night, I had an intention to make this video. I said to myself, you know what? When I rise in the morning, if I'm still conflicted about making this video, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make this video. You know what I mean? And I got up this morning, and guess what? I was still conflicted. So I'm going to go ahead and make this video, guys. You know what I mean? There's an important lesson in this, especially for the chosen one. So hello world, let me tell you about a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? The year was 2004. You know, straight from summer school. I came to this other school. You know, one morning in spring, I came out like this in a chair. There was a young man sitting on a chair, you know, and he had a brown hat on. And then he had a CD player, and he had an album of Jay, The Blueprint. You know what I'm saying? At first, I didn't talk to him. And then my cousin talked to him. And then after I talked to him, and guess what? We became best of friends, guys. Jay, my high school friend. It was a wonderful friendship. You know what I mean? It was when 50 Cent was the king. So we thought. Basically, we thought rap was 50 Cent and Jay. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we would get high, smoke weed, listen to 50 Cent, and we'll try to memorize his rhymes. You know what I mean? And basically, our friendship was based on, you know, music and based on our understanding of life. You know what I mean? Now, as the friendship grew, you know, we still became best of friends. We still stayed best of friends. I mean, I'd visited him in Brazil when he was studying there. But then when I visited him in Brazil, I noticed that our friendship was a little bit strained. Partly because at that time, you know, his girl was pregnant. And then, you know, when I went to visit him over there, he gave me a little bit of a cold shoulder. You know what I mean? He was busy and he didn't give me much of a time. As much as I would like to spend time with him, you know, I didn't have that opportunity. You know what I mean? But I still stayed best of friends with him. You know what I mean? But as the time went on, our relationship, you know, I guess because of distance, you know what I mean? And then we began to communicate again. You know what I'm saying, guys? And then there was a text message that I want to share with you guys. So I texted him. Where is this text message? Oh, right here. So I texted him about some good news that I had. You know what I mean? And I'm like, Jay, holla. And he's like, Jigga. He calls me Jigga. I call him Jay, and he also calls me Jay. It's like, let's talk later. I'm back on Facebook. I was locked up for months, he says. You know what I mean? But then he didn't call me for a couple of days. You know what I mean? And this has been happening a lot. I'll call him and then he doesn't return my phone calls. You know what I mean? So our friendship basically became distant and distant and distant. You know what I'm saying? And then to my frustration, I wrote him this message and I said to him, you are such a bullshit artist. Listen, I know I should have known you are not a real friend when you blew me off in Brazil. Anyway, take care. You know, take care of yourself, G, I said. And then he comes back. The thing about my friend Jay is like, he is so good with his behavior, he can even turn you into his friend. I mean, he can even turn his enemy. That was like my attraction to him. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I loved his behavior. That's why it become my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And then he says to me, never say that, my G. You are my blip for life. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then he records a video, which was, the video he recorded is like 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. You know what I mean? Apologizing to me and basically, and saying to me he's sorry. Now, the reason why I share that story, guys, even though it's a long story, is to say to you guys, chosen ones are wonderful friends, but you got to draw the line, guys. And there's a good reason why that is.
Jigga, my nigga, Jigga. Sorry, man. No, it's hurtful to hear that, bro. And you know I'm your nigga. You know, you're my nigga from day one, man. You're my best friend. You know, from school, man. You know, we did high school together, man. We kicked together. We walked the streets, man. Even before there was a car. You know, we started talking together, man. We got a lot of history. We took care of Figo.
Wow, that was a long intro, wasn't it? Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. My chosen one, if you have not subscribed by now, you're missing out. Check me out on Insta at Awaken the Ego. The link's on the channel, guys. Chosen ones are wonderful friends. Chosen ones are real friends. Chosen ones are a friend that like you never had. But chosen ones must also draw the line. Let me tell you now, after this exchange with my best friend, I'm feeling that after this, our relationship will be a wonderful one. Just like we was when we was teenagers. Because now I've drawn the line, guys. You know what I mean? My chosen one, let me be frank with you about opening this third eye. You know what I'm saying? This third eye is not for the faint-hearted, guys. You got to be ready, and you got to open this third eye naturally. You know what I mean? This process must happen naturally, guys. Don't rush this process. Let me give you an example. Say that if you're in some kind of marriage or in a kind of a job that you don't like or you don't want to be in, if you just manage to open your third eye while you're still in that relationship, guess what? You cannot even spend one more night after you're awakening with that person again. You understand what I'm saying? The third eye is the truth, guys. It's the spiritual eye. Once you open it, you can never be the same, guys. So, proceed with caution. Anyway, guys, what is the first reason for you to draw the line? You understand what I'm saying, my chosen? Let me tell you now. First thing first, if you don't, people will take you for granted. That's right. That is what people are like, guys. No matter how good one thing is, you understand what I'm saying? No matter how wonderful that thing is, if you give it cheaply, but then about the chosen ones, because you're so genuine, you're so real, you're so authentic, and you're so simple, you understand what I'm saying? Certain people can take you for granted, guys. This is why you got to draw the line, my chosen. Let me tell you something. You know what I mean? People will treat you based on how you teach them how to treat you. You're always teaching people how to treat you, guys. So you got to draw the line in order for you not to be taken for granted. You know what I mean? Which is like, if people take you for granted, it's not good for your friend. Also not good for you. You know what I mean? You got to draw this line so that you can harness the best friendship out of you two, or whatever, or whoever is in your life, guys. If you don't, my chosen one, people will try, or they will take advantage of you. Again, this is what people are like. Let me share this story. I think it would have been in 2019, like early You know what I mean? I was living in this house with my, well, now my ex-girl, but like I'd moved out of this place and I had all this furniture which I wanted to get rid of. You know what I mean? Now there was an exchange student from Italy that was my neighbor. You know what I mean? Through our conversation, I could see that this person was struggling, you know what I mean? Because to be an international student, guys, is a lot of money. And you don't have like privileges to work as much as you want, like you're limited and that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I said to him, so my friend, you sell this furniture for me, you know what I mean? And I might give you, something out of this, you know what I mean? But the way he took it was that I didn't know how to sell this, and he began to act like he was like, you know what I mean, trying to take advantage of me. What a fool. You know what I'm saying? Me seeing this, of course, this kind of thing pisses me off now. Now I'm on even different frequency. Because now I was looking at this young man and thinking, man, you're struggling, so let me help you out. But then he looked at me and thought I was a fool. And guess what I did? I'm a savage at times. You know what I mean? I made him sell all the equipment and I didn't give him a dime. Yeah. He was so pissed. Like, he was so pissed that you should have seen his face, guys. You know what I mean? Chosen ones must draw the line so that you will not be taken advantage of, guys. One last important point, guys. Chosen ones must draw the line because certain people will look to you for the survival in their lives. Like they want to depend on you. And let me tell you now, I've been noticing a whole lot of this strain, especially coming from a lot of females. Man, females been bugging my phone, some been stalking me, and this is like, you know what I mean? People that I used to know some, but guys, I had to draw the line right there. You know what I mean? It gets to a point where you have to be like blunt with people now. You have to be straightforward. Especially the female ones, the crazy ones I'm talking about. They don't listen. But this is something that I gotta give to the ladies, now I'm saying, they're determined. You boys, we got to learn a lot of things from ladies. Seriously speaking. I'm seeing, guys, they are the smarter, especially like when it comes to human ones. You know what I'm saying? My chosen one, especially if you're a young person with ambition, with the drive, and with vision. You got to take care. Certain women or certain even family members, guys, they can try to leech on you so they can really live their life through you. You know what I'm saying? When you notice this kind of behavior, especially coming from your partner, females or whatever like that, or even like any other situation, this is why you got to draw the line, guys. You know what I mean? Especially you chosen ones, because like your future is so bright, people can look to you for their survival, like depending on you. You know what I mean? Let me tell you now, it's a good thing if you did things for people, but you're not responsible, guys. And this is why you got to draw the line, guys. All right, guys, starting a new week, my chosen one, thank you so much for being here. As always, like this video, guys, subscribe to this channel. Until the next video, God bless you and take care, guys. Bye bye, see you. Yeah.